The Tony-nominated play, What the Constitution Means to Me, is coming to a city near you. And now Broadway alum Cassie Beck takes over the new production. Charlie Cooper caught up with the star of this fantastic show.
Heidi Schreck's What the Constitution Means to Me bowed on Broadway right here at the Helen Hayes Theater. Now the tour is relaunching and hitting the road with Cassie Beck as its leading lady. I got a chance to talk with her.
First and foremost, what are you most nervous about coming back to Broadway after such a long pause?
All of it. I'm nervous about all of it, to be honest. I'm so glad you said it that way too, because I was gonna say, if you asked me what I was excited about, I was gonna have to say, well, I'm trying to turn my nerves into excitement, because it is also excitement. And I'm hoping that all that muscle memory is there and I still know what to do, but I'm excited about the connection, honestly, with audiences. I think we're all just so hungry for some connection, you know, and in this role in particular, and in this play in particular, the scene partner is the audience, because the character of Heidi is 90% of really the dialogue, and it's in relation and in direct address to an audience.
So of course, What the Constitution Means to Me speaks about how the Constitution has essentially failed women. What about the script and about the role really drew you to it?
Well, I saw it at New York Theater Workshop with Heidi. I just felt all the feels while I was watching it. I mean, she was soaring on that stage, and women were soaring, and I felt it deeply. The production it executes so well the invitation of the piece, which is examining or re-examining your personal relationship to the Constitution, or legislation, or law, government, your relationship to yourself as an American. And you get to do it intimately in your brain and in your heart, sitting in that theater in commune with other people. It invites you, with the debate aspect of it, to take the other side for a second in your mind and think about it from a different point of view, and maybe even argue it. Just try it on and see. And so what I love about the play is it's not preachy or pandering, and it's not a challenge. I think it really is an invitation to see things differently.
Were there things that you learned in this role, reading the script, playing this role, that you were like, wait, I had no idea that this was in the Constitution?
Oh yeah, like a lot of it. And like I said, when I was watching Heidi perform it, I was like, what? You know, she would move on and I had some thoughts where I was still, you know, a minute behind her thinking through what she had said. I think one of the things that she really does well to point out is that it is a living, breathing document. Yeah. And that it isn't something, it's not a museum piece. We get to be in relationship with it. And so learning about it and learning new things about it, and then also maybe even re-examining the things you thought you knew. We don't know what we don't know.
Of course, a lot of the times Broadway audiences are men. Why should they go and see this show? What about this show do you think will speak to them and maybe have them ruminate on some of these issues or things once they leave?
It's eye-opening for men who may think we've gotten a certain place or equality has been reached, and they maybe think their own behavior or complicity or complacency around these issues, they might, you know, re-examine some of those, and hearing from a woman, not just her story, but the lineage of her story and how it has affected her. And it's just on a human level. If you're a human being, it's relatable.